Hey guys, I'm Big Rat. I'm gonna do this really quickly. The beta channels are here. A lot of people have been converted, like A Stone and US Hardy. I'm still safe. What day is today? October 9th. October 14th is the deadline. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, Destebbin's video. I like this video a little more. Not much. A little more, though. He didn't, in this video, he basically countered all the points that I said. He wasn't disrespectful, except for his first sentence that I really took offense to. I'm telling you, I buy my own DVDs. I swear upon that to my life. I will promise you my life. I buy my own DVDs. I am telling you, I buy my own DVDs. As far as torrents go, which you probably don't know what they are. Now, you do know what they are, you just choose not to use them. But I'm not big on torrents because I don't like ripping off the indie promotions. But I don't know, I am. It's either like use the torrents or not watch the DVD at all because I can't afford it. I'm running really low. If you guys haven't noticed, I have not bought Death Before Dishonor 7 yet. And I want to. I'm just really running low on cash. Ever since I bought the Chikara DVDs, which are expensive. And Glory of Honor 592, which I still don't have yet, but still have Final Battle. Woo! Just thought I'd show that again. I'm running low. I have a business with a friend. In case you didn't know, Destebbin. So yes, I do pay for my own DVDs there. I promise you that. I always get my own money. I always put it in here. I pay for it. Trust me. And I don't even get an allowance. I don't get an allowance like a lot of people do. So yeah, there you go on that one. You all say I'm very rich because I have the fat heads. Trademark has a fat head. No one has talked about his Eli Manning fat head that you can clearly see in his room. Or his New York Giants fat head, that's the little thing that's right there. I mean, God, it's no big deal. I got this for Christmas, like 2 or 3 years ago, from a relative as a Christmas present. I'm sorry, they found it cheap. I know people have been asking. Yes, that's how I got the Undertaker fat head and the Homer Simpson fat head. Because I loved the Simpsons a lot when I was a kid. I don't watch it as much anymore. And as you all know, Taker is my favorite wrestler. And as a present, they got me both of them because they got a really sweet deal with the guy. I'm sorry, but like I said, Trademark's had a fat head for at the start of his video, and no one comments about that. I get comments about this fat head once every month. Now let's go back to his video. He didn't mention the Beer Money thing at all. I think he admitted, he was wrong in saying that Beer Money's the greatest tag team on the United States right now. Or he didn't say that. He said Beer Money's a reason why TNA is awesome, which is a big of an overstatement. He said they're one of the best tag teams today, which I don't even think they're in the top. I don't even think they're in the top 10 now that I think about it. Let's count it off again. The Guns, just in TNA, just as a good example. Young Bucks, the Wolves, Stenerico, the Briscoes, Kensake Office, Kenta and Go, Kenta and Ishimori, if that counts. Kenta and Go, and then Kenta and Ishimori, if you count that as 2 different teams. Sima and Yokosuka, Men of Low Moral Fiber. Not going to count the Hybrid Dolphins. Dark and Lovely, I like more than... That's more of the teams I like more than Beer Money. And the Guns. But, okay, what else did you say in this video? You said, yes, you can't blame you have to blame the wrestlers. You don't understand. When I say blame TNA, that includes everyone in that organization. The wrestlers are included in that. And this is what pisses me off. You always like to take cheap shots. You said that about that you have to blame the wrestlers, and then you said, I know that you probably don't know because you're a kid and you're very impressionable. And then you completely just go back onto your point, and it's like the kid thing had nothing to do with it, just to throw it out there. Like, seriously, Destebbin, harsh move. Besides that, though, the rest of the video was fine. But you said, your example was Beer Money, Robert Roode and Booker T, how that feud was huge. It was built great. Booker T entered in TNA, and that was the feud that everyone wanted to see, and the matches didn't deliver. So don't blame TNA. When I say, I don't think you'd understand. When I say I blame TNA, I blame everyone that is associated with the company. And now he's going to make a video. Oh, so you blame the bathroom vendors? You blame the guys who weren't even involved with that match? The whole company takes the blow as a whole. They've said this in interviews. Dixie Carter has said this in many interviews. When one of us goes down, we all go down. When one of us goes up, we all go up. All of us, the wrestlers, the bookers, we all take it together. She said that. So when I say, because that's their attitude, I say blame TNA. I say damn it WWE. It's everyone involved in the organization. That's what I meant when I said blame TNA. The wrestlers are included in that organization. So they take the shot at it. Most of TNA's bad matches are not. Most of TNA's bad matches, like bad matches, are not that they're bad in the ring, are bad in how the bookers book the match. All the endings, I swear to God, in every TNA pay-per-view, you will have at least 5 or 6 bad endings, guaranteed. What if it's Kevin Nash and Sting? Let's say they had a match, and their match sucked. Would you blame them? Yes, I say you would. But you also have to blame the same amount of blame to the bookers who put them in that situation. So point flawed. Like you said about the Booker T, Robert Roode, those guys are two generally good workers. I think Booker T is a bit underrated. I think he's a lot better than when everyone portrays him as. I think people see the Mafia, they see Kurt Angle, and then they see everyone else, and they say they're old and they suck. I don't think Booker T's like that. I think Booker T can still go to a degree. But if two bad workers put on them a good match, do you blame the bad workers? It's also the booker's fault for putting them there in the first place. That's why you blame everyone. But you were fine on that one. Then you explained why you did not like Supercard of Honor. Not a very good argument. Saying your whole thing on why you didn't like Nigel and Aries. You said they wasted 15 minutes exchanging holds. I'm sorry if that bored you, that they were exchanging holds. You said they were too busy exchanging hammerlocks for 10 minutes. Obviously, I don't know if you meant it as a understatement, but that is an understatement because it wasn't just hammerlocks. They did a bunch of other submission moves. And if that bored you, I'm sorry. But if that bored you and that put you to sleep, then how did the Dragon Gate 6-man put you to sleep? I'm just curious. And then you say at the end, I'm not a TNA mark at all. I criticize. And then he says, I'm not a TNA mark. I told him to push Amazing Red. What? And then you said, I'm not a TNA mark. I bashed against all odds. That's a little different. That's a better point. And then you said, I just do it when I see logical fallacies. That's what it's called. You say faults in logic. It's called logical fallacies, in case you didn't know. I know, I'm a kid. I don't know anything. Logical fallacies in a person's argument. When you do that, you have to provide points that do not have logical fallacies, or else the point of the video was pointless. No pun intended. It was a pretty good vid, I guess. I guess it's your opinion why you didn't like. You said they were looking at each other, like Ace Stone said. They had their match Rising Above where Nigel got beat the living shit out of, and the next night he was supposed to defend his title in a 4-way, I think, and he couldn't because he was too injured by that match. I think that was a little harsh for you to criticize, but for say they did hammerlocks for 10 minutes and then I just got bored and I fell asleep. Well, what about the Dragon Gate 6-man? You don't have to make another video. You really don't. Unless you have clear-cut arguments that I cannot point out. But as you've seen, I've done that already. Please, do not make another video unless you really want to. Like I said, my challenge is still open. Any diehard TNA mark out there who truly believe that there's nothing wrong with the product at the moment, I really want you to get on camera, present yourself nicely, say your reasons. I'm going to be uploading this with the things I like about TNA video. I'm Big Rat. 3, 10. Oh, I got a lot of time. Any plugs? Not that I can think of. But, guys, see. And like I said, I buy my own DVDs. Trust me on that. Whether you believe me or not, I don't know. I guess I can't convince people anymore. But I do. And I'm tired about hearing crap about it. Because in case you didn't know, a few months ago, I took some of my old VHSs that I got for Christmas a few years ago. Like, one of my relatives gave me like 10 VHSs from 1999, 2000. And I sold them on eBay. And I made a good $150. And that has given me a lot of Ring of Honor DVDs for the moment. Of course, I did have to pay like 50 of those dollars back to eBay for their listing fees. But, yes, I can get a lot of Ring of Honor DVDs with like $190 because of the sales they have. Okay, see ya. For real this time.